Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's Marcus, and welcome to more Zooming in the Jungle Room. Today, I am with Anne-Lise Heynan. Anne-Lise Heynan is, of course, the Executive Director of the Alliance Française French Film Festival for 2025. Anne-Lise, how are you?
I'm very good. Thank you very much for the invitation. I'm so happy to be with you today.
It's great to have you here. And darling, we're like a week away till Christmas. Have you done all your shopping?
Yeah, I think I'm quite good. And as half of my family, well, is in France, actually,
Yep.
I try to manage with my brothers, sisters who are in charge.
Okay, well, if you're done, you can help me with mine. All right, straight after this Zoom, we're going to go out shopping. Hey, so how long have you lived in Adelaide for?
Just 2 years. I've been
Awesome.
here for 2 years.
Beautiful. Let us talk about the French Film Festival. It obviously runs from the 19th of March to the 23rd of April in Adelaide. Obviously, it goes all around Australia, but they're our dates. And excitedly, you're going to be in 4 different areas of South Australia this year. In Adelaide, the 19th of March to the 23rd of April at Palace Nova East End, and also the Nova Prospect Cinemas. Then Renmark from the 26th of March to the 1st of April at the Chaffey Theatre. How am I doing for stuff so far? I've got all the content.
Excellent.
Victor Harbour, one of my favorite places in South Australia, is gorgeous. In fact, I'm going to come down and just sleep out there, I reckon, for a week. It's on from April the 2nd to the April the 9th at the Victor Cinema. And then last but not least is Mount Gambier, 3rd of April to the 6th of April at the Sir Robert Helpman Theatre. Woo! That's enough of me.
Great.
Let's talk about you. Why are you so excited about the 2025 Film Festival?
Well, we are so excited. Well, I'm so excited every year, but I've been here for 2 years, so I've already organized 2 editions of the festival. So now it's a bit more comfortable. We know where we go, and but obviously every year, what's the most exciting part is the lineup, because we start looking, watching the movies, and well, picking up the right ones, the ones that we think it's really important for Australians to see here. So it's really the best part of it, I think.
I dare say it's probably a year in progress of work. But as you're selecting these movies, yeah, how long is the actual process to do the selections?
Our selections actually we start when the Cannes Festival is on, so it's in May each year. So we
Yep.
start the festival just ends, and then we start again just the selection of the movies.
Oh, yeah.
So from May up to we have to stop selecting movies at the end of October.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of movies to watch. I hope you like movies.
Yeah, definitely.
Woo! And I hope you've got a lot of popcorn, darling. You're going to need it. Hey,
A lot of nights busy because yeah, for everything that we have to watch.
hey, so what kind of movies can we expect in the 2025 festival?
Well, I must say that I'm really, really excited by 2 movies which have been like the best of in the box office in France in 2024. The first one is The Count of Monte Cristo. Uh, it's like an adaptation of a great novel from Alexandre Dumas, and it's all about the story of a revenge. So it's excellent. The movie, honestly, it's just like you sit in your seat in the cinema and just don't move. Yeah, it's really captivating. Excellent. We have the great Pierre Ninet, which is the main character,
Yep.
and actually his wife is Australian. So yeah, he's excellent. This movie, yeah, The Count of Monte Cristo, it's a must see in the festival.
Yep.
Then we have another one, which in a different way has been a hit in the box office. It's called Beating Hearts, L'amour ouf in French. And it's a movie, I think it has been in the process of production for quite a long time. And it's great because it's a love story, but it's an unusual love story because it has 2 parts. One is a love story as well, where the characters are teens, and it's a pair of actors acting those characters. And then we follow you. I don't want to spoil the story, so and then we find adult same couple, but acted by different actors. but it's really unusual. I think the director is just like wanted to show also what was in the 80s, because you have a lot of music in terms of music. Actually, well, it's not French music only. You find The Cure, you find Deep Purple, Daft Punk. It's really like you feel when you see the movie that the director was just like having fun, honestly.
I want
So
to see that one. I'm writing all these down. All right.
yeah. And this one
Calendar.
we'll have a special preview just on Valentine's Day on the 14th of February. Because we think it's in France, actually, it's one of the movies which brought the youngsters back to the cinemas. Because young people are more used to watching movies on their cell phones or on laptop or whatever they find. But this one, they wanted to see it in big screen because the quality of image and everything, it's really excellent. So I hope that we get also young people curious about watching it and coming to the cinemas for it.
Well, it's Valentine's Day. I mean, what better way to spend it than with the French? Please. Hey, so all kinds of genres. How many movies are actually going to be in the festival? Because they're not all revealed yet, I know that. But
yeah.
To see.
We will have 42 movies in total, which is quite a lot. That's why we run the festival over 5 weeks, which is quite unusual for a festival too. But we need the word to spread because it works a lot with that here.
Yeah. And why are these festivals so important, do you think? Because obviously we have the Italian Film Festival, we have all the countries coming in and doing these festivals, I love them. Why do you think they're so important?
Well, first in Australia, Australia is so multicultural that it's really important, I think, to have each culture represented and having, because everyone has something to say, and it's not only about the language. When you find about cinema, music, or all those kinds of artistic expression, you understand a lot about the culture of the other. So first, it's an excellent way to open to each other. And I think the second thing would be that French cinema, has played a big role in the history of cinema. It's very unique. So for all people who love cinemas and who have had that experience in the past, having the opportunity to see all those movies and not having to travel to France to see them is really, really great. And the last thing I would say is, it's organized by the Alliance Française, so we are not-for-profit in Australia. In total, we have 32 Alliance Française in Australia, many in the countryside also, and so. And it's really a cooperation, and there are not many festivals that can be interstate. So our cinema festival is quite unique in that.
I'm going to ask you, obviously, like you said, Australia is so multicultural. We've got everything goes. And it's just such a beautiful melting pot. But what would be your favorite Australian classic movie?
That's a tricky one with the title. My favorite one actually is In the Outback, about the story about a train, a family but the name is escaping. I'm really sorry.
That's okay.
This one has been so moving for me. I didn't know that I would be coming one day in Australia, and that I think that's why many people have that image of Australia from the outside before arriving here. It's more, many times Australian movies have actions in the outback, and you have that image of Australia as a desert, red colors, and that's really strong image, and it's really the image that I had before arriving here.
Yes, absolutely. Hey, so have you been a film lover all your life?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, I've discovered a little bit more French movies later because I was more looking international movies, mainly from the US, British movies too.
Yep.
But yeah, I've been all my life to the cinema, quite a lot.
And what's a movie that you've seen that, you know, really drove your path and, you know, wanted you to get into the film industry?
The movie, well, it's not a French one another time, but the most impact that I had, I went to see that movie in a very small cinema in France. We call that Art et Essai, when the films have really something to say. And it was Requiem for a Dream. And have been impacted. It's all about drug addiction. Well, drug in the very wide meaning, because it was also medicine addiction. And it had been an impact, like such you can really tell stories and have, well, sensitize people about different topics. And it was filmed in a way that nothing was hidden. It wasn't like with effects and everything. And it was rough, it was strong, and well, I thought like I really want to go to that kind of movies which have a story to tell and make an impact on people.
Oh, I totally subscribe to everything you just said, 100%. Anne-Lise Heynan, I'm the executive director of the Alliance Française French Film Festival 2025. What an absolute pleasure chatting to you. I wish you the most amazing Christmas and incredible New Year's Eve as well. For all of you watching, if you want to get any tickets, get the information, get onto www.affrenchfilmfestival.org. And you can get all the goss and all the latest release movies that are going to be part of the 2025 festival, right, Anne-Lise?
Thank you so much for the invitation. I'm really happy you took the time before Christmas in all your shopping.
I'm going to be coming to the opening night, and I cannot wait to see you.
Yeah, same. Thank you very much. Have a great Christmas.
You too. Bye-bye.